What's up, YouTube? It's another beautiful day in Virginia. It actually started to get warm today. So, let you in on something that I just picked up. By the time this video goes up, chances are the car is already going to be sold, because you know how I do. 63 Impala with the hydraulics, so that one's here to stay, just to let y'all know. I'm not moving that one. That's my son's car. But I just picked this one up right here. 1966 Chevrolet Impala. She's a project car, but got a little rust, surface rust on the top here. But I've cleaned. Now, when I got her, she did not look like this, just to let y'all know. Check this interior out, baby. She was not this clean when I got her. White vinyl interior, almost brand new. I do have the door panels. I'm waiting on the window cranks to get in, so I can go ahead and put them on there. She does crank over. So she does crank over, but she does not start yet. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do today, I'm actually going to install the door panels on my 1966 Chevrolet Impala. Some of the things that you're actually going to need are as follows. You're going to need some new door cranks. These are the old originals, so I'm just going to use those. A Phillip head screwdriver. A flathead screwdriver. I'm not exactly sure what this is called, but it's $8 at Advanced Auto Parts, and you actually can use it to pluck the little rings out of the cranks in the back. Some grips, and I'm also using this right here, which is a staple gun. Your door panel, that's very white. Cardboard box, and door handles. You're also going to need actually a set of Phillips self-piercing screws, an 8 by 1 inch. These will come in handy when we're attaching the door to the actual, the door panel to the car door. And actual 14 by 1 1/2 inch screws. These actually fit perfectly when you're installing the armrest. Sorry if there's traffic noise. I'm actually doing this outside while it's not raining at the moment, and I didn't feel like towing the car all the way down to Southern Virginia, so I'm doing it outside of my place in Northern Virginia. So let's do it. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of just going ahead and cutting the holes in this door panel, because it's already been nicely done. Now, when I purchased the car, this came inside the car. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flip this thing over here. And as you see, there are already some pre-cut holes. So what I'm going to do when I'm ready, I'm going to take this blade right here and go ahead and just cut a little X there, so then that way I can fit the little pieces through that I can put my cranks on. But before I actually do that, as you can see, the glue on these came a little undone, so I'm going to take my stapler and lightly punch these back in just to pull that over. Now when I'm doing this, I'm not applying all of my pressure down on this. I'm actually just doing it pretty lightly so that it doesn't puncture the other side. There. I'm gonna hold it with one hand. Get that done. Let's see what we got. As you can see, I did not go through the front of the material. And this seems really white right now, but it's going to get even cleaner once I'm done cleaning it. This one came a little close right there, but can't really tell. Alright. Now mind you, what I went ahead and did, I went ahead and took my blade right here and I cut this Home Depot box in two. So then that way, I can actually fit it the length of the door panel. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this over and cut off the access, so then I'll have a template of my door panel. After I flip this over, I'm grabbing a pen and I'm going to trace the outline, so then that way I have a template of the door panel. Mind you, I'm not a professional doing this. This is the first time I've ever done this. I just didn't see any videos on it online, and I figured this might help out somebody. And I think this is one of the most logical ways of doing a door panel before I start drilling into a white vinyl door panel and possibly messing it up. Alright, now the reason I'm actually cutting a test panel out of this Home Depot box here. Wow. So it fits it perfectly. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Door. So now I can test fit where everything is going to sit on this door, like so. Alright, so as you can see, I got, well, it was just another hole right there, so I just put one there, but I got one here, one there, and then one on the corner. I'm not too worried. Well, there's a little bit of rot in the door, as you can see right there, so I'm not worried about putting one in that spot, because the window cranks will be here, here, and the door crank will be there. Well, door latch, excuse me. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Before I drill those little holes into the bottom of this panel, I do want to flip this over and take my blade. Go ahead and just make a small little incision right here. Doesn't have to be a humongous X. I'm just putting one little line. And I'm making sure that it is piercing through the front, just so that I can wiggle that little crank through there. Alright. Please believe it did take me a minute to grow a pair to do this. Little incision there. We'll go ahead and get the crank through there. Go ahead and get just need a little piece of the crank. Don't need a big piece. See, there's the indention where the other one was. Take my blade. That's so I can get the crank through. Because I don't want to cut a huge hole, because I do want it to still be tight. And I'll go ahead and poke the screws through for the armrest as well. Just poking this thing through here so I can get the little spots for the armrest. There, and there. So we made a little spot there, there, and there, here, and here. Take my template. Well, let's test fit this panel first. All right, I did not drill the bottom yet, but I did want to test fit it on. And after a little bit of wiggling, it is on here. Cranks. So what I'm going to do now, I don't know if I should do this because it was right, I'm going to take my screwdriver and just push this back a little bit. Just gently. So enough so I can get my crank on there. Let's see how it goes. Go ahead and push them back a little bit. Now, let's go ahead and install the cranks. Quick little rule of thumb. Be mindful of what direction you put your armrest in, because you might do them backwards. Never fails. Something like that always happens. All right, so there you have it. Installed door panel. Now, what I did not do, I did not drill this. I'm not that brave right now, so I'll let the new owner, when they purchase the car, or whoever purchased the car, I'll let them go ahead and do it. But I think it looks clean for what it is already. Just like that, interior is done. So go ahead and check this out. Now, mind you, I did not put any of the screws in the bottom. I'm going to let whoever purchases the car do that themselves. But so that one bows outwards a little bit, but it's all there. I got to clean the interior a little more, but it's clean. It's all there. That's it. This is the 66 Impala. Hope this little video was helpful if you're installing some door panels. Like, hit that share button, subscribe. I'll let you on in a few. Gone.